Dear God, I come to you with what might be the most logical prayer anyone has ever prayed. It makes so much sense when I think about it. You are all-powerful, capable of doing anything with no effort at all. Creating a whole new universe where all beings exist forever in love, bliss, and goodness would be as easy for you as a thought. This prayer is the most virtuous act possible because it asks for the ultimate good for everyone. Not just for me or for people I know, but for every single being that has ever existed, exists now, or will exist in the future. When you think about it, what could be better than asking for everyone to experience perfect love, complete bliss, and total goodness forever? You could do this in an instant. It wouldn't be hard for you at all. You created everything we see around us, so making something new and better would be no problem. You're God after all. Nothing is too difficult for you. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to ask you to do this. Sometimes it seems like you want us to ask for things before you give them to us. This could be one of those things. You might have been hoping someone would pray this specific prayer. I might be one of the first people to ever pray this exact prayer. It seems so obvious now that I think about it. Why wouldn't someone ask for the best possible thing for everyone? But maybe people got distracted by smaller requests or didn't realize they could ask for something this big and perfect. The new reality I'm asking you to create would be completely different from what we have now. Every being would be filled with love, bliss, and goodness. Not just some people, but everyone. And not just a little bit, but completely and forever. In this new reality, we wouldn't have to try to be loving or blissful or good because we would already be perfectly filled with these qualities. They would be part of who we are, like how water is wet or fire is hot. We wouldn't have to work at it or practice it. It would just be our natural state. We could do amazing things in this new universe. Since we would all exist in perfect love, bliss, and goodness, we might create our own worlds on different planets. Imagine being able to design a whole world filled with beauty and wonder, sharing it with others who also exist in complete love and bliss. We could explore the universe you created and discover all its mysteries together. The only thing we couldn't do in this new reality would be to create a new universe ourselves. Only you can do that because a universe means everything, and only you have the power to make a new everything. But we could create worlds within the universe you made for us, each one reflecting the love, bliss, and goodness that fill us. This prayer makes so much sense because it asks for the best possible outcome for everyone. No one gets left out. No one is left behind. Everyone who has ever lived, everyone alive now, and everyone who will live in the future would all be part of this new reality. That's completely fair and just, which makes perfect sense for you to do. You could transform everything in an instant. It wouldn't take any effort on your part. You could just think it and it would happen. That's how powerful you are. And what better use of your power than to create a reality where everyone experiences perfect love, complete bliss, and total goodness forever. I don't have enough faith to fully believe you'll do this, so if I need more faith, please give it to me. Help me trust that you can and will do this perfect thing. Because it is perfect. There's nothing better that anyone could ask for. This new reality wouldn't have any of the problems we have now. Everyone would exist in love, bliss, and goodness. No one would want to harm anyone else. No one would feel left out or alone. We would all be connected through the love, bliss, and goodness that fill us completely. In this new universe, we might spend our time creating beautiful things, exploring the wonders you've made, and enjoying perfect relationships with each other and with you. Since we would all be filled with love, bliss, and goodness, everything we do would reflect those qualities. Every action would come from a place of perfect love. Every experience would be filled with bliss. Every choice would be completely good. Think about how wonderful that would be. Everyone, everywhere, for all time, existing in perfect love, complete bliss, and total goodness. There's nothing better that could happen to us. There's no greater gift you could give. And you could do it so easily. You wouldn't have to strain or struggle. You wouldn't have to work hard or figure out complicated solutions. You could just make it happen with a thought. That's how powerful you are. This prayer is the perfect prayer because it asks for the perfect outcome. Not just for me, but for everyone. Not just for now, but forever. Not just in some places, but everywhere in the universe. It's the most logical thing to ask for because it's the best thing that could possibly happen. I'm asking you to transform this reality into a completely new one where all beings completely and forever exist in love, bliss, and goodness. Not just some beings, but all. Not just a little bit, but completely. Not just for a while, but forever. In this new reality, love, bliss, and goodness would be infused in every being. They wouldn't be separate from who we are. They would be part of us, like our thoughts or our feelings, but even more fundamental than that. They would be the essence of our existence. We wouldn't have to try to be loving because we would be love. We wouldn't have to seek bliss because we would be bliss. We wouldn't have to choose goodness because we would be goodness. These qualities would be as natural to us as breathing is now. Imagine what that would be like. Every interaction filled with perfect love. Every moment filled with complete bliss. Every action filled with total goodness. There would be no conflict, no misunderstanding, no hurt feelings. Everyone would understand everyone else perfectly because we would all be connected through the love, bliss, and goodness that fill us. In this new universe, we might explore distant galaxies, create beautiful art, make music that expresses the joy of existence, build amazing structures, discover new knowledge, and do all sorts of wonderful things. But whatever we did, it would all come from a place of perfect love, complete bliss, and total goodness. You could make this happen right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to prepare. You don't have to work up to it. You could transform everything in an instant. That's how powerful you are. Nothing is too difficult for you. This prayer makes so much sense because it asks for what everyone truly wants, even if they don't realize it. No one really wants to be sad or hurt or confused. Everyone wants to love and be loved, to experience joy and bliss, to do good and receive good. This prayer asks for all of that, perfectly and completely, for everyone forever. And you could give it to us. You have the power. You have the ability. You could make it happen with no effort at all. It would be the greatest gift you could possibly give, and you could give it so easily. I believe this is the perfect prayer because it asks for the perfect thing. There's nothing better that anyone could ask for. There's no greater good that could be achieved. There's no more virtuous act than praying for everyone to exist forever in love, bliss, and goodness. If I need more faith to believe you'll do this, please give it to me. Help me trust completely that you can and will transform reality into this perfect new existence. Because it is perfect. There's nothing better. You could do it right now. You could transform everything in an instant. Everyone who has ever lived, everyone alive now, and everyone who will live in the future could all exist in perfect love, complete bliss, and total goodness forever. And you could make it happen with no effort at all. That's how powerful you are. That's how wonderful you are. And that's how much sense this prayer makes. It's the most logical prayer anyone could pray because it asks for the best possible thing for everyone, and you have the power to give it to us. Please transform this reality into a completely new one where all beings completely and forever exist in love, bliss, and goodness. Do it now. Do it perfectly. Do it for everyone. And do it with the same ease with which you created everything in the first place. I know you can do it. I know you have the power. I know it makes perfect sense. And I know it would be the greatest gift you could possibly give to all of creation. Thank you for hearing this prayer. Thank you for considering it. And thank you in advance for doing this perfect thing. Amen.